And there are so many teams still vying for supremacy, and no doubt there will be more. Perhaps after today's game, who knows? Certainly the demands from supporters are huge, both in terms of those in the stand and those of you who sit at home and join us from afar. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. And he shoots! It's their first effort on goal. And here's the chance to counter. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Threads one in, and he can thump it away. That'll be a throw-in. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's having a hit! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's there to clear it. Berger. Ryerson. Now it's Haaland. That's destined for the flank. Berger. Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Ødegaard. And that has been slung wide. And it's made its way to him.
Senegal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The ball swung in. Ødegaard gets it away. Tries one from range. Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Ryerson. And that's going wide left. Oh, that's delightful. Has a look. Oh, good effort! Harmlessly behind. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Haaland, and it's Ødegaard. He's through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Norway certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Ødegaard, and here's Haaland, played out to the left flank. That's tidy. And he's cleared it out of harm's way and claimed it back swiftly. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And he's there to belt it away.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Haaland. Now it's Berger. Looking for options for movement. And he lines up a... He's rising! That's it.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play...
Towering header! And he's found the net! They are right back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Le numéro 10.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Not the most accurate pass. He's in plenty of space here. Lovely bit of skill. Haaland. Takes on his marker. Oh no circumventing this opponent. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Norway have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Ryerson. And it's Berger.
Le nombre de spectateurs.
Well, what about it?
80
It's
000
turned into a
113.
real fight to the last. Great defending, strong and determined. And the break is on. And he was quick to react. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Distributed tidily. It's a really well-measured ball. Berger. Now it's Haaland. Senegal are looking to break at pace. And no, that was never going to make it. Østegard. Now Ryerson. Berger. Norway disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Knocks it into space. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Berger. That is ended up in no man's land. Opts for safety. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Ødegaard. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Decent chance! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Senegal look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough...
He'll try from distance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Il y aura
2 minutes to be added on. That's a good ball out wide. Norway are